Destruction is the best. Yeet, 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 yeet. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeet us, delete us, yeet, yeet. Yeet us, delete us, yeet, yeet. Yeet us, delete us. Yeet us, delete us. Yeet us, delete us, yeet, yeet. Yeet us, delete us, yeet, yeet.
Harakimus Johnny 11 has redeemed first. Skinjaya Sano is here. Just underscore Mickey underscore Claire's Ambupolins is here. Blinks 97 is here.
Destruction. Destruction is the best. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction.
Tinsley underscore 98 is here.
Yeet us, delete us, yeet, yeet. Yeet us, delete us, yeet, yeet. Yeet us, delete us. Yeet us, delete us. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain music, bro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my dudes? GG Johnny redeeming first. Welcome in Mrs. Ken, Mickey, Claire, Blinks, and Tinsley. Welcome in everybody across all the platforms. We are good and we are live today. And oh man, was yesterday a fiasco. So chat, if you weren't aware, yesterday I canceled stream. It was a kind of, well, I canceled it pretty early. But it usually if I cancel stream, like I know in advance that it might be canceled or whatever. But I canceled it at like 5:30 p.m., which is a couple hours in advance. But like I was planning to stream yesterday. So I'm gonna get into that first real quick because it was a heck of a ride. So yesterday about 4 Eastern, I was working as I do, working from home right over here, and I was gonna start working on my offsite backup server that you guys know I took offsite. I was gonna get that. I was gonna work on trying to get that connected or just starting to figure out what I needed to do to get that connected. So I logged into my router, the router in my house. And when I logged into it, the internet went down and the web page went not responsive. And then a minute later, it came back on and said there had been a crash. So I Googled I went to ChatGPT and I took that error message over to ChatGPT and said, tell me what's wrong. And it's like, oh, there's a couple kernel issues that are fixed in a later version. So just update your router's firmware. And I went and I updated the firmware, and that way, no problem. So, but then like there's other like software packages installed on my router as well as the main operating system, and those needed updated. So I updated one of those and it went offline and it did not come back online. It did not come back online. What are you guys on about? It did not come back online. So I went to dinner. I went to eat dinner and and then I was gonna come back and figure out what's going on because I knew my server, like even if something got corrupted in the update, like it makes backups every day and those are all saved on the SSD. And I was like, I can just worst case scenario, I pull the drive, I get a backup, and then I reformat and put out restore the backup. Well, then after we put all the kids to bed and I went back to my office at around stream time, I spent 2.5 hours trying to get data off the drive. There was data, but there was not a single config folder. There wasn't any folders that you would expect to like hold the OS. and it was just had like basic empty folders that you would see on a Linux file system, but they were all empty and there was nothing in them. And I went over and I did everything I could, and I had to reinstall it I had to reinstall from scratch and put everything back to the normal way. Everything back the way it was. I was up till about the time stream would have ended until I finally got like internet working at the most basic level, and then like my server stuff online. And then I spent all day today resetting up config stuff, back to just getting my server back to the place where, or my router back to the place where I can actually like have everything functioning. And it's all up to date now, and that's great. But that's like 6 to 8 hours of my life sunk. And then I was like, okay, finally I can now look and see what I have to do for this VPN. And I get the VPN going, or I get the VPN set up on the router like I wanted. And I go and start to connect to my offsite backup server, and it's offline. So completely unrelated. It was offline today. It was online yesterday when I went to start working on it, but it went offline today. And I think there must have been a power flicker where it was located. So hopefully it'll come back online overnight, because in the BIOS it's supposed to do that. If it does turn off due to a power failure, the BIOS tries to boot every morning automatically. But I have just had the worst 24 hours ever trying to get this working and back to where I was going to say.
Preach, dude.
Dang, man, that sucks. Yeah, I know. Preach the follows, my dude. I was
Massive.
Man with the magnificent hair.
Preach thick. So I spent like ages. Like not willing to believe that the config was lost. And then I went to my server, which I couldn't access the files, but I could access the file system. And I went to look to see if I had a backup, and I found one single backup. And the backup was from 2020 when I first got this router. And I don't know if this was the backup from the previous router or from the new router. All I know is I restored it, and I had no internet and I couldn't get it working. So I had to reset to factory defaults. And man, it just kills me. It just kills me. Sounds like a light day's work. Yeah. Well, good. Luckily for me, this is exactly the kind of problem that I'm good at fixing, because I have my degree in network administration, but just not trained on the router that I have in my house, because I can't afford Cisco equipment. And even if I could, it wouldn't be the good stuff. So it is what it is. Let's get in the hardcore world. That was ridiculous. And I know there's stuff I missed. Like, I know there was like special rules for like our Xbox and stuff like that. Because like some of the default stuff in this router stops games, Xbox like game service and stuff. So I'm just waiting for Magic to encounter an error, and then like I'll be able to figure out how to fix the error. But I don't even remember what the fix is. I don't remember what I had to do. I don't remember what was wrong when I put that in. All I remember is it existed, and there's a lot of stuff like that. So expect technical difficulties for a little while. Armor stands, there will be armor stands, but not today. We're like, best case scenario, the end of the week we'll be finishing up the build, and that's when we'd have armor stands. Speaking of which, I need to get over here. Also, for some reason, the red chat thinks I'm not allowed to talk, and started spamming because I wasn't playing a game. Excuse me, this is my stream, dudes. I can stream what I want to stream. I was so frustrated. I have not seen the Minecraft movie yet. I will. I think I'm gonna see it within the next week. I want to. Gonna take the whole family. All right, chat. So what were we doing? Where were we at? And how were we doing it? Oh, right. It was, oh, right. We had literally just put the very first bottom of the outer walls in place. The very first bottom? That's the only bottom. The very first layers of the bottom of the outer walls. We put those in place now. So we got to just build this all the way up to the ceiling. Or maybe it'd be better to put the ceiling in first. I'll do the walls. I already started them. All right. So I don't, yeah, I remember I don't have very much of this polished blackstone brick. Do I have like any, oh, I do have other blackstone with me. Good. And I have other more blackstone here. All right. Sleep. Man. Yeah, I'm not up to date with the chaos that's unfolding around the Minecraft movie. I've heard there's some stuff, and it is what it is. All right. We got a full inventory-ish of polished blackstone bricks. Wait, I thought I was gonna not fill in the corners. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't fill in this corner. Okay. Chat, the snapshot that came out today, though? Holy crap. Have you guys seen the snapshot that came out today? For 121.6? It is insane. They are adding the ability to hang a boat from the bottom of ghasts the same way that you see the piglins riding ghasts in the Minecraft movie. I've only seen the trailer, but like, you know, and in the Minecraft thing. That's insane. And they completely revamped leads. Now they work a lot more like bedrock leads, and you can connect multiple leads to the same mob and multiple mobs to the same lead and leash mobs together and hang mobs from a ghast. And like, oh my gosh, it is insane. Yes, and they go 12 blocks instead of 10. But I am very, I very much like today's snapshot. 121.6 is shaping up to be awesome. I wasn't sure what else they would have in store for 121.6 because they basically gave us the entirety of Minecraft Live in one snapshot. So I was like, I don't know what else they can do with this. Great stuff. Oh, I saw something else in there that I wanted to bring attention to that I thought was really cool, but I don't have it open right now. Hold on. I don't have the changelog open. I saw something else that was like much smaller of a change, but like was also something that like had bigger implications. Oh, I this is not what it was, but I see that they had also they began doing some of the back end work needed to make their new vibrant visuals in Java. They added a whole bunch of stuff for shader back end stuff into the data packs and whatnot. What was it? Or am I thinking of like last week's? I don't remember what it was. Clouds now exist all the way to the horizon. I have it up. That hopefully will not affect the functionality of toggleable clouds. A cloud change, you know. I doubt it will. Yeah. I don't know what it was. I thought I saw something, but I went and I pulled it up and I'm not seeing anything jump out at me. So. I'm very excited for 121.6. I feel like 121.6 is going to have a lot better reception than 121.5 did. And I feel like a lot of people are going to want to play it who might have been holding off on 121.5 and heck, even 121.4 for that matter. But creakings were also very good. I feel like everybody in the history of Minecraft, except for the one comment I got on a short video, is very excited for Happy Ghasts. Oh right, it was on the video that I made about the jetpack. Somebody was like, "Oh man, I'd much rather have this than the stupid floating ghasts." And it's like, no, the ghasts are infinitely more useful than a one-off jetpack add-on. But like, man, I'm excited.
Massive.
14 months.
That's a lot of months, my dude. CF, thank you for the tier 1. 14 months. I heard about that, Vibes. I heard about that. Yeah, that's what they were spamming about because I wasn't playing Minecraft and I was talking about my troubles streaming Minecraft. They were spamming about that. And you know, the best way to deal with the troll is to ignore them. That dude sat there spamming until I finished my rant, and then after he finished spamming, that means he scrolled away. That's when I addressed his concerns. Like, look, dude, that's not how I roll. I will match your pettiness. Yes, having happy ghasts would have made the zoo so much easier. I'm doing good. I'm just vibing. You know, oh chat, so I'm still missing like quite a few of the mods that I think it's at least 10 or like 8 or 10 mods at least that I am missing that I had in 121.4 that I don't have in 121.5 yet. And it's been like a week since I released an update, and not a single mod except for like the Fabric API has updated. Little disappointing, not gonna lie. I was hoping to see some more of those mods update. A full Minecraft day, if you don't sleep from midnight to midnight, is 20 minutes. If you slept immediately every single day, the daytime is 10 minutes and the nighttime is 10 minutes. So, a Minecraft day is between 10 to 20 minutes, depending when you sleep and how often you sleep. Just started a new hardcore world today. Nice, dude. Better survive. So I was thinking after after this week, next week I'm gonna work on making a new like landscape video. I think it's been at least 2 months since I released a video, and definitely 3 months since I released a video I like really wanted to make. Which is really bad for me. Like, I was on such a good roll, and then I had all sorts of technical stuff behind the scenes happening, and things just like stopped. So I'm really hoping next week to make a video. Like, I'm getting shorts out because those are easy, but like, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes I need to do that are very important, that just take so much time that I don't have. Oh, but one thing I am excited for this week, chat, is Bob and I are playing Call of Duty Zombies again on this Friday. It's been since January since we played, I think. And it was really funny timing. Bob hasn't streamed in a while, and he just updated his name again for the second time. And he was saying like, "Oh man, okay, I want to get back into streaming again." He changed his name, and then he was like, I'm not really vibing with it, so I'm just not streaming as often as I wanted to. So he changed his name back, and he told me he was like ready to start streaming. And then Magic said she wanted to play the mod pack this week. So I was like, oh, cool. I need to find something to do on Friday. So I just messaged Bob and was like, I want to play zombies this Friday. And he was like, you know what? Sure, let's go for it. It can be my first stream back. And then simultaneously, I realized that they released an update. It's like season 3 of Zombies, and there's a new map that we haven't played. So it all kind of stars aligned. We're going to play Call of Duty Zombies again after months. We're going to play a new map, and we're going to have a good time. And about half of my chat will erupt in anger that I'm not playing Minecraft. But sometimes it's fun to just click some heads, you know? I have over 4,200 hours logged, all live on stream. You can check that number in the title. And you can math that to days if you'd like. Graph's got basically 10% of my hardcore world watched. Look at that. I mean, I bought the game outright, so like it's not a Game Pass thing like I did with Minecraft Legends. I still can't believe I did Game Pass for Minecraft Legends. I absolutely hate subscription models. And like I probably saved $1 doing it, but like now I don't own Minecraft Legends, and if I want to play it again, I have to buy it or subscribe again, which that's even worse in my mind. %, if you count the VODs. Nice. VOD watchers, man. This world is 4.5 years next. Shoot, chat. The world is 4.5 years on Thursday. The next hardcore stream after today is the 4.5 year celebration. The 4.5 year birthday of this world. It does have stats. You can check out the stats as of my last world tour, ! World Tour. The whole end of it, I scroll through. Someone hit him with a world tour. Also, if you're not gonna buy it, you can go to the VODs playlist on my Red video platform, and you can watch every single minute of this world. All right. How many boxes of this stuff do I need? I'm gonna grab 3 boxes of blackstone. Here I am. Oh, that's odd. Random seed. You can go back and watch VOD number 1 where I create the world. Ah! Bum, bum, bum. Man, things are so much faster to bulk craft now. Thank you, Mojang, for that. It's a lot of VODs to watch. See you on the other side. If you want to help the algorithm, leave a comment on any of the VODs that you feel like it. That helps me grow as a creator. Helps leave a like and stuff on those. It's a free way. Especially if, for all the VOD watchers out there, I know there are a lot of you, interact with the VOD. Leave a like, leave a comment on it whenever you can. And it helps. Because surprisingly, some of the VODs, like very like specific, some VODs like do get like shown to people in their like feeds occasionally. And it's like weird. It's like, oh, I had like a dozen views on this 4.5-year-old VOD when my stream quality was horrible. Man. You have a great idea for your TNT when you get to 100k channel points? Uh-oh. Well, you gotta remember the rules of TNT. It can't be placed somewhere where, like, it'll get triggered by redstone or something. I mean, I'm thinking of... If you're thinking, like, just putting it right there. True, you can... Actually, you can watch it greater than 2x speed nowadays. That might be a premium feature, but, I've noticed I've been able... I can go faster than 2x if I want to on a video. I don't, because 2x is, like, my ideal listening speed if the video sounds like YouTubers speak. So you guys know like the classic like kind of like slow talking kind of that they do to like make sure they're clear. I do it too when I'm explaining things, right? Like on videos. I can't stand listening to that. I need to listen to it at 2x speed. I need to listen to videos on 2x speed to not, like, get bored out of my mind. Sometimes it's like 1.5 to 2x depending on the creator. The only time I watch things at 1x speed is if it's a video about cars. Or like trucks or machinery and stuff like that. I watch a lot of Casey Liddell stuff lately, where he does like off-road recovery videos, and I watch all those at 1x speed because, you know, big truck going down the highway at 2x speed, well, really feels like you're flying. Like, that's probably not the vibe I'm supposed to get, that he's a huge... that he speeds at 120 miles an hour down the highway. Peace. What's up, TMG? How you doing? Did you happen to have a chance to look in mod chat today? No rush. Also, no is an acceptable answer. Well, they serve different purposes. Like, in a redstone contraption, copper bulbs and redstone lamps do different things. If you're talking for aesthetics and you just want to block for light, I'd choose the copper bulb. Probably. Every time. I forgot about that. Shoot. So are you just accepting defeat and you're never going to play Minecraft again? Oh shoot, that's a spawnable space right there. Where those signs are. Actually, I don't know if the signs spawn-proof it or not. No, that is a spawnable space for sure. I love it. These huge trailers are awesome. I was stoked for him when he got his big trucks back. I think what you need to do, TMG, is focus not on getting your account, like your Microsoft account back. You need to focus on getting your email that your Microsoft account is tied to back. Like, if you can get access to that email account, all your problems go away with the Microsoft account. Are you someone who's not a fan of his trailers and wish he would stick to the off-road stuff, CF? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. You're not one of the haters. Yeah, I'm loving it. I wish he would make videos about hauling stuff on the big trailers, and I'm really glad that he now bought the, like, crate thing to be a tarp. I'm really glad that he bought the crate thing so that he can, you know, get things that weigh 100,000 pounds but fit inside a container. Put it in the container, put it on the back of his trailer, and then make a video about it without revealing the government, probably government contract kind of thing that he doesn't want showing. You right? Because I'm assuming the way he worded his reasoning for not showing us what he's hauling with him is, I think it's got to be like some government contracts or, you know, stuff like that that's extremely heavy military use things that need hauled that he can't make a video about. And also, like, yeah, I don't know. Getting the email back is a similar issue. Yeah, but I feel like that's the right rabbit hole to go down. If you can... Yeah. I miss the, I found his videos because of the Zacklith videos. I liked those, like, when he was pulling something that looked way too big, that was way too stuck, and he was so slow and methodical and explained everything so clearly that I feel like, man, I feel like I could watch this and I could have done that, right? The way it's good, like, good videos. And, yeah. So I'm here for the heavy haul. I just want to see it, man. I want to hear him explain, like, strapping it on and all that stuff. He's very good at it, yeah. Even before someone clips this and sends it his way. I'm like, oh my god, some small YouTubers praising you, glazing you. I think that's the right way to use that word. I don't know. I'm not Gen Z. Was it nighttime? Looks like nighttime to me. Let's go sleep. Ow. I always got something to do. I always got something to do. Don't it? Yeah. It's a word that it's a word that I think exists. I actually, since I've been like kind of unplugged from social media now for so long, I'm actually like really starting to... I covered up the spawner and it was dark enough on this side of the wall for him to spawn, just like floating in midair because it's a spawner. Chat, do I break the spawner? Because I do not want cave spiders just entering my redstone. I'm a cave spider. I'm going back to the cave. I think I'm gonna break the spawner, dude. Where is it? Oh man, I was digging right for it. Yeah, so it's gotta be that like... Yeah, there's not much I'm gonna be able to do to stop that unless I placed like an abundance of torches on this wall. And I don't want to do that, so... I am sorry, Minecraft, for the sin I am about to commit. I am so ashamed. About to get canceled for that, I bet you. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I hear the cave spider. Yeah, I saw that. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. The rocket changed. I feel like that's what I was thinking of when I said there was something small but significant that I saw in the change log. So if you're gliding with a rocket and you accidentally like click on a block with your rocket, if you're in wing mode, it won't place the rocket, it'll actually boost you. Because that's like infuriating when you're like trying to get the heck out of somewhere. Or specifically like even trying to like take off in a enclosed environment. It's huge. Not the council. So many torches on the wall.
Slime 2U is here.
Slime, how you doing? Oh. Huh. I did see that one. So, CF, I discovered his channel probably around the new year, and at that point in time, I went back and I watched, like, every video he made for the past couple years prior, and nowadays I watch basically every video he makes. Yeah, it's fine. The moss will take care of itself. He's one of like 2 YouTubers that if I get a notification that a video, it's like an instant click. What's up? Though it's not always at once, you know, sometimes it's like a binge session. Or I need something to put on, so I just play his last 4 videos or whatever. Oh, man. Floor. Yeah. Yeah. Did he ever hit his goal to do that giveaway on the Jeep? I don't think he did. I mean, I didn't win it if he did. Maybe I should do a similar goal. I'll give away a Jeep. We can hit 500K subs by next February. So, I don't think, though... Well, first off, his wife's obviously cool with it. And I don't think he has to convince her. But second off, it's not like he's buying them with, like, money that would be used to pay bills or groceries. He's buying them with his business's money and then using them for his business and then flipping them for a profit for his business. Like, makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, I don't, if my Facebook marketplace purchases were things that I purchased to then flip and make money, I don't think Magic would ever ask about it. So far, all of my Facebook Marketplace purchases are for power tools and stuff for fixing up the house and stuff like that, you know? Which Magic does question. But I shop around and I get a deal. Well, I think that's the difference. Owning a tow company and buying a truck are things that go hand in hand. I actually have no idea. And it also varies widely depending on the platform. I don't see a torch. So CF, I think the play is to start a tow trucking business first, and then go and purchase things on Facebook Marketplace. I think that's the play. You just gotta convince your wife to let you start a tow trucking company. Or an off-road recovery company. That's a lot of blocks. But also not a lot of blocks at the same time. Holy moly. Oops. Well, I wondered how long it would take for something to spawn on the wall. Oh, yeah. I've never worked in any kind of thing like that. Yeah, I could imagine working as a tow truck driver, not like an... I don't know if you were an owner-operator, right? But not like somebody who was in a place to turn down a call, right? It sounds to me the reason that Casey is so good is because, like, he makes enough and is comfortable enough with his financial situation to turn down a call he doesn't want to take. So I'm holding right click and just walking forward. Yeah, I'm holding right click, W, and shift, and that's all I'm doing right now. How close am I to the top? More than 1%. That's for sure. You know what? I'll actually guarantee you I'm somewhere between 1% and 100% of the way to the top. Guaranteed. At least it doesn't sound imaginary. Oh. The answer now is very close. Oh yeah, it's a vibe. I'm not gonna have enough Blackstone. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, I'm gonna place this before I go back. He doesn't do a lot of tow truck stuff anymore right now, Blinks. He still has his one really capable tow truck, and he just bought another smaller off-road tow truck now. But he sold like all of his tow trucks to buy like heavy haul semis and like 9-axle trailers that can hold like hundreds of thousands of pounds, and it's like really cool man stuff. You know? It's like I don't give a crap about that kind of stuff, but like it sure is cool. I'm a tech nerd who has no interest in doing like any work on like that, but cool to watch. Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, that might still be for sale. I don't know. It doesn't sound like he's trying hard to sell it anymore. Oh yeah, no, that is very interesting. Yeah, I love it. All right. I'll go grab. Well, I'm gonna need more. I'm just gonna grab 3 more boxes of Blackstone. I know I'm gonna need more than what I need for just these walls, because we also have to do the ceiling. We have to do these bits here. We have to then construct a building. Yeah, 3 shulker boxes will be the. Exactly. It's just toys, you know, for grown men. You know, you had the Tonka trucks when you were little, and then now you got the Tonka truck. Which is absolutely crazy, because about like 3 years ago, if you had asked me to watch a video about a tow truck, I would have absolutely rejected it on the premise of I just wouldn't have even considered it. But now that I'm a father of 2 and have been for a few years, well, it does something to your brain, man. That's all I know. That's all I know. What? Where the heck did I leave off? Here it is. It's going to be very similar to the one around the Nether Tree Farm, except mangrove instead of crimson. Oh, great! This is a glow squid farm too now. Lovely. Chad, is there any way to stop glow squids? Is there any light level that stops them? It's painted white now, I think. Yeah. I was really hoping that he was gonna buy the red one. I did not watch the museum tour video. That one I didn't watch. But then I watched the video where he got the red truck and where he talked about the museum before and after, and then said it was gonna be its own video. And I was like, okay, now you've convinced me to go click on that video next time. You think I stopped them spawning in the stray farm? Okay. It just needs to be lit up. Yeah, okay, good. I can handle that then. Good. So that won't be a problem in the long term. It's just a problem right now while lighting is not permanent. Though whoever brought up armor stands, I had not considered it, but I immediately said yes, there will be armor stands, just not today. Because like I hadn't thought about it, but like yeah, this is 100% a build that gets armor stands. The entire body. It's all 1 block deep, but here, but that's good to know. So it could be anywhere in the middle of a lake or whatever. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm tired. I'm very tired today, chat. Yesterday night was stressful. Excuse me. Enderman! Oh, what are you here to grief, buddy? I hope he's got a moss block. Well, I can't let you actually grief, bud, so... Oh! Well. Wow, that was a really good rocket. Oh. Chat, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. And if you're enjoying the stream, tap on the screen, let the algorithm know you're having a good time by giving us some likes. Yeah, I know, right? They're all... Well, we also had a creeper. You missed the creeper, apparently. The creeper spawned on top the wall. Oh, elbows. I don't know if you could hear him pop through the, Oh, so my physical therapist told me it's, like, not normal that I can bend my elbow, like, further than that. You see, like, this is, like, straight, and then, like... She said it's, like, super flexy or something. I can just bend both my elbows more than they're supposed to go. I learned that, like, a week or two ago. What's up? Probably also because I had a really big dinner. I went over my calorie goal today. It was worth it. Magic told me that there were like new Frosties with like brownie batter swirls and stuff in them. So I obviously got a Baconator with one, but I got a small meal, so a Baconator with a small fry and a small Frosty. It still was like 1,700 calories, and that's not including the ketchup to dip my fries in. And I try to keep myself under 2,000 a day. So like, yes, no. Yeah, I would love to eat there more, but that's not in my calorie budget.
Preach, dude.
And eating out's just also not in my budget. Right now.
Preach, dude.
Preach, dudes. Chad, if you're new here, make sure you've entered the giveaway. Can I get a giveaway link in the chat? Exclamation mark giveaway. We're giving away 2 of these Minecraft Xbox controllers. Turtle Beach and I are giving them away to celebrate the Minecraft movie's release. There is like 3 more days to enter. Okay, you're a Wendy's fan? If you're a Wendy's fan, all right, I gotta know, what flavor Frosty do you get? Chocolate all day. I would have also accepted there's only one flavor. Because there's chocolate, the original, when there was just one flavor. Chocolate was the flavor. And then vanilla and strawberry came later. All right, I actually need to run to the restroom, chat. Bit early for my break today, but let's do a quick one. So chat, whatever platform you're watching on, consider dropping a follow. And if you want to come over to the purple chat, I'm going to have a mini game going. Otherwise, I'm going to just be standing here for 5 minutes and I will be right back, my dudes. All right, I'm back, chat. Okay, sorry, just had to get a little situated before I came back to the game, or to the face cam. Whew. I realized I left in such a hurry that I didn't have my guy facing the way I wanted him to, or the F5 was showed the back of my head. Look at that. Okay, so we're hearing it compost because all the hoppers are full. This one's just not done smelting yet. Got it. I think that means this has got to be within my simulation distance from when I'm over here. But you guys gonna keep going? Okay, that answers that. All right, here we go. Sips. Does anybody watch Sips? I haven't watched him in ages, but I remember back in the Yogs cast. Jaffa Factory. Era. Oh. Good job. Actually, not good job. Dang. Rip. There goes level 12. Getting very close to the top here. Thank you for doing that, Mrs. Ken, and GG Airlane for carrying words there. How you guys doing? Oh, man. Yeah. Just got done seeing the movie and requesting a refund because I wasn't in it. Aw, man. You know what? This year I'll settle for being in Minecraft Live. Next year I need to be in the Minecraft movie too. No. We don't get greedy like that, chat. I will be the slime in Minecraft movie 2. Oh no. No, it'd be mine to craft. Like mine, the big 2 in the middle, and then craft. That's what the sequel will be named. A mine to craft movie. That's yeah. And then the third one, yeah, will be Minecraft, where the E in mine is a 3, except they'll still put a space there. So they'll be where this is where Jack Black claims the overworld is his, and it's Minecraft, like it's his. Like he says he's claiming it. Minecraft. Not yours, craft. Oh man. How do I keep going through entire inventories full? Over and over again. Yo, appreciate the gifts I got earlier. I don't know if that was while I was AFK or if I missed them, but appreciate.
Massive.
Hi, cutie.
Hey, yo, Bobber. Didn't you just resub the other day? 58 months at tier 1? Is it doing the thing where it lets you sub twice a month? Is it doing the thing where it lets you, like, announce your sub on the day that it, like, renews, but then also on, like, your anniversary? Oh, maybe. Maybe you just did it super late. Yeah, that too. It could have been that. It's happened quite a few times where people's like their sub anniversary is not on their like sub renewal day because of like gift subs or something. So, but you've never been a gift sub receiver. I don't know. I think I should just ban Darcy and it'll sort itself out. What do you think, chat? One's in the chat if that's the solution. Yep, I figured it was. Might as well. It's worth a shot. Anything at this point, right? Oh, goodness. Yeah, just to be saying.
Massive.
Oh, Dusty for 23 months at tier 2, my dude. Appreciate you guys. Mhm. Going around town. Very close to the top now. Oh, you know, I was gonna try doing something funky here with the corner. Chat, what do you think the solution here is? Do we keep the curvy shoreline, or do we maybe just like build a false shore right here and make the land bigger? I have two solutions. One, we keep the current the current shoreline where it was, and we kind of like build down a diagonal here, right? And then like we do like a diagonal corner here, and then we can kind of landscape it to maybe just change a little bit, or we go full send and kind of just like loop this like smaller. False shore. Whatever the easiest solution is, the false shore probably is easier. Yeah. Dang, I hate it when you're right, chap. Yeah, NG just wants to see whatever more effort is. So, yeah, well, more effort is debatable in this scenario. Excuse me? Who put that there? I don't know if that'll be something we solve today or not. Well, we got plenty of time and like, who knows? I think lighting up the interiors after I put this wall in is the next step, because there's a lot of places that are not spawn proof. And we need to figure out like a permanent lighting solution. You're pretty sure Darcy put that there? You know what? I bet you're right. Actually, is that like a problem that that's there? Not necessarily a problem. It just wasn't originally supposed to be part of the problem. Why am I yawning so much today, chat? Someone wake me up. Wake me up. Sorry. I can't wake up. Wake me up. It's a good song. Wow, it was that disgusting that it grossed 150 million already? Wow. I can't believe I'm using another 3 whole boxes when, like, I thought I was getting way more than enough. I can't believe the walls alone are 6 shulker boxes. How much stuff did I take home? when I dug this out, if putting down the walls alone is over 6 whole shulker boxes of blocks. Jesus, dude. It's almost like we built something here. A little bit of digging. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know. You know what I'm saying? Oops. Well, this is unexpected. But it's a welcome. I'll gladly have this position available. God, I'm tired now, and I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Maybe I should just go to bed. That wouldn't be any fun. Great. Oh shoot, that worked, and I didn't expect it to. Huh. I have no idea why it let me get down there. What? Yeah, every time I break off a torch, it falls into the water stream. And then it's gonna end up in the overflow area. Oh, another area right there that I need to not stand up in. What did the piglins do? Please don't run out right before the end. Ah! Okay, I actually had more, but if I had done that and ended with 2 blocks in my inventory, that would have been insane. All right, I'm going to... Oh, was that dark? Okay. I'm going to go put a bunch of torches here because we're going to do the ceiling around here, and I don't want to waste blocks filling in the, this top layer above the wall. Oh, if you hold shift, chat, while you spam spacebar, it lets you get into it, into flight mode. Even when you're only in a 2-block tall area. I see. It's a skelly bob shooting at me. I think he should die. I did not, actually. None of that Blackstone was mine to... some of the Blackstone might have been from the one... I did tear down one bastion, but that's not where I got my Blackstone from. I got it from my bartering farm. I actually paid the piglins in gold, their preferred currency, for the vast majority of my Blackstone. So... not my problem. Okay, so that's my dump box for the day. Here's my one Blackstone box. All right, I gotta do the ceiling actually, and do the ceiling effective or efficiently or whatever. I need to have moss platforms to walk on. That was a skeleton, not a zombie. Let's go back to the barter system IRL. Dude, you could trade someone a dozen eggs for a chicken, and then you could trade eggs for everything else. Because our current egg-based economy, you know, you'd be rich in a barter economy. $6 for a dozen. Yeah, I think Magic and I paid like, we buy the 18 packs, and I think we paid like $10 for an 18 pack of eggs last time. And I was like, what? The world itself is vanilla, but I have some client-side performance mods and quality of life stuff like that. But you can check out the Colonel pack linked in the bio if you're interested in seeing everything I'm running. All right, I guess I'm just gonna take this and start. Jeez. Your eggs get about $8 a day from, or 8 eggs a day from your chickens, and your grandpa sells his eggs at $4 a dozen. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm vibing. Grandpa's making bank on the egg crisis. You know what's crazy though? Even with all this, like, Magic and I still manage to let the eggs go bad sometimes. And it's like, man, no matter how much they cost, we still can't, like, actually pay attention to their expiration dates. Expiration dates? Okay, you're banned. I mean, I appreciate it, but you're banned. Yeah, the roof's gonna be interesting. I'm out of blocks. Wow, it really is getting dark in here. There's no lights or anything. No camera. No action. All right, time to go get 3 more boxes. Uh. I'm doing good. Maybe I should just check if I... Oh, bro, I have a bunch of the bricks. Why am I not just using the bricks I have? I mean, it's not like I'm in short supply of the raw material either, but... All right. It's just good to use up the stuff I have if it's already pre-crafted, because, like, you know, the raw material is more useful for other builds if I keep it as raw material, if I don't have to craft it, right? Oops, I keep doing that, man. Spooter. What the heck? It's a bit dark here. You know what I should probably do is put some torches down on the moss before I continue, and then a creeper blows it up. Or blows me up while I'm doing this. I specifically don't want that, Tinsley. So the reason, so my current auto crafter series and stuff like that, Tinsley, the goal is for every farm to auto craft every item that it can using just the item output of the farm itself, right? And then, so what my plan would be is I'm at my base and I'm like, oh man, I need this thing that the tree farm makes. But like, if I have some at the base, I'll use that first. And then if that's not enough, or I don't have any, then I come to the tree farm and I can come grab 3 shulker boxes of that item just ready to go, with no thought, with no effort. It's just there and ready to go. And then I take 1 shulker box with me for the project and I throw 2 shulkers into the storage room. And then that means I have a bunch in the storage room for next time. And I had to go visit a farm that I haven't been to in a while. And like, and then it'll top itself off again. You know, lots of good reasons to actually want to visit the farms for this. It just makes the process of getting the materials from the farm into whatever actually useful item I want easier. There's lots of reasons that I would want to actually visit farms to get the materials and not make some sort of highway for it. Like, mainly from a viewer perspective, I mean, people want to see me go back to farms I haven't been at in ages, and new people don't know I have farms and specific farms, and you know, they can learn and see that I have them. And then, like, also I could find a problem and be like, oh, this was actually broken in an update and I didn't realize. So, okay, add it to the sidetrack. So the long and short answer is content. To keep the world living forever, effectively. All right, the ceiling's in on this half of the build. Love that a large portion of some of these projects have been the biggest sidetracks. Yeah, exactly. Like huge sidetracks for projects that are bigger or just as big as the project we're sidetracking for. Like this whole project, chat, if you're not aware, is a sidetrack. That was the wrong block to have placed there. Can we hit a exclamation mark sidetrack in the chat? Oh, this is actually gonna be really difficult. I want to trade out these bricks for glass. And then I need to change out that glass for bricks. Okay. Yeah. That reminds me, I recently asked Darcy for a sidetrack emote. And I thought I had a pretty good idea for it too. Too bad it's Darcy that I asked. That means it'll never see the light of day. Got him. I mean, factual, but got him. Okay. Oh, buckets. Yeah, I needed to get out buckets. True. Okay, I'm doing that for this POV. So when we're in, I mean, this isn't even like a redstone room, but it's still like a back room that exists that we're not going to decorate and not going to have access to. But it's still going to exist, so I did that. But for funsies, yeah, we're going to just take out a bucket of water. In these places. Okay. And now we replace these walls. Well, not that wall. Replace these with glass. I don't have normal blackstone to put there, but that's what should be there. Yeah, I was planning on actually filling in these corners, I think. I think I was planning on that. I don't know now. I have no reason not to. Mm. Okay, see, now that's so much nicer that we'll be able to see those. Mm. It's fine. All right. Oh, was that what you were talking about? And then I'll just continue that like so. You know, we haven't even started on the big middle of the ceiling there. I don't know what we're going to do for the middle ceiling area, but we'll get there one day. Didn't I say I was going to light everything up before I put the ceiling on? Oh, well. Here we are. You know, this part of the ceiling, it'll be rather easy. What's up, Miku? So I can build it like a floor. Yeah, the new snapshot looks amazing. I'm stoked for 121.6. Like, actually. That chest will never be opened again. Alright. Cool. So this little area of the ceiling was easy to put in. Alright. Let me just put all this stuff back real quick. I'm gonna keep a bit of moss on me. I need a bunch of this stuff. Alright. Okay. Ah, shoot. I didn't want to fly all the way over to this edge. I wanted to... There we go. I wanted to be on this edge. Cool. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't even want to cover this edge right here, technically speaking. Because I want to be able to reach into there some and put some wall in. Well, and yeah, this technically doesn't need to have blocks above it, so it would be a waste of turtles. Oh boy. Because I'm standing up, I can't reach as far? Are you kidding me? Well, at least that's what it feels like, because I have to have like a bit of downward look to me. Ah, shoot. All right. Yeah, and see over here, we did the same thing, chat, where it's glass so you can see into the water, even though it's up right up against the ceiling. Yeah. It was just that first section. We hadn't figured out what the palette was going to be yet. I mean, technically speaking, I didn't know what the palette was going to be. I just made it happen. See, like some... Yeah, okay, I do have glass in that corner piece. Okay. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to put the ceiling down, but it feels like, you know, doing like 3 of these, and then that might require me to place more moss later. It's worth spending the time to like do a full 5 blocks out from here. And then we're saving materials by not putting it in this one high space, though we are putting torches down. So if you've noticed, I light up areas or fill in areas that are 1 block tall, and I don't leave them like dark, even though technically a mob can't spawn. No mob can spawn in a 1 high area. But I don't trust that rule implicitly, because I'm waiting for the day that Mojang eventually makes a change to mob spawning where bats will start to be able to spawn in a wall or something. Like, I'm waiting, and I just feel like one day Mojang is going to make something that can spawn in 1 block tall dark areas. And like, I just know that I will feel so validated when that day comes that it's worth the effort and time to light them up now. Do you know how many people with long-term worlds, when Mojang eventually changes spawning mechanics to allow bats to spawn in 1x1 block areas? Do you know how many people with long-term worlds are going to be kicking themselves because they hear bat sounds everywhere they go? Because every project they've ever done, they never spawn-proofed the small areas. I won't be one of them. And that's all that matters. Yeah, or baby zombies for that matter. Yeah, baby zombies and bats are like the two things I can think of. But like I could totally foresee like a quite a few different reasons in the future Mojang would want to make that kind of a change. Like for some other new mob that has specific spawning mechanics where it only spawns in small spaces. Maybe they go in and they retroactively make it to where baby zombies and bats can also take advantage of these new mechanics. Or maybe it's just the new mob that spawns in the small areas. So like, you know, who knows what it'll be. But I know one day, if I live long enough in this world and Mojang keeps releasing updates for 50 years like they said, one day the stars will align and I will get to see the fruits of my labor. I'm a pink slime. You see here? That's my skin. It looks great. Thank you very much for asking. All right, we're missing wall here, chat. It's a little less wall-y than I want. A little more Eevee. Small slimes, yeah. Because you got to think, if Mojang actually keeps their updates going for 50 years, like they said in like 2017, or whatever. I haven't seen it yet. I'm planning to see it within the next week or so. Gonna take the fam. It's gonna be a good time. He, him. All right. I'm only reaching out by 4. "50 years, Colonel." Well, I think the way they phrased it is, you know how Minecraft is already 15 years old? So 50 years, we got like 35 years left on that clock. I don't know if it's actually like a clock counting down in Mojang headquarters or not, but you get the gist of it. I would imagine that the 50 years of updates that Mojang that Lady Agnes was talking about includes the 15 years that have already existed. How you doing? There's a lot of really cool text-to-speech AIs now, but unfortunately for you, my stream's not one of them. Maybe GTA 6. We got Minecraft 1.3000 before GTA 6. Chat, though, I really do wonder in like, I don't know, 10 years time, and we look back at 1.21 having, you know, at least 5 unique drops in it, right? I wonder if that's going to be normal, or if like if they're going to go back to the major release versioning stuff. Like, how long are they going to keep up a 2 to 4 drops per year cadence? Like, that's what I want to know. And it's not me questioning the devs or anything like that. I feel like over time you're eventually gonna see like the dev team shrink once the game is 25, 35 years old. I doubt Mojang will have the same budget from Microsoft that they have now. Right? I mean, I hope they do. I hope it's bigger, but who knows what they'll do. Well, yeah, so my ideal scenario right now is the 1.26 Happy Gasts comes out, and then we start getting snapshots for 121.7 right after that. And then that gets us to Minecraft Live. And then I'm hoping Minecraft Live tells us what 1.21.8 is going to be, right? But then also at the same time tells us what 1.22 is going to be. So that means we start getting 1.21.8 snapshots, right? And in those snapshots, we get the experimental data pack things for what 1.22 will be. Like, I really hope that's the timeline they're shooting for. But whatever it is, they're setting up 1.22 to have really, really high expectations right now. Like new biome expectations, like end update not new biome, new dimension expectations, end update expectations kind of stuff, just because of how long we're on 1.21 at this point. That's the thing. They got to try and keep it relevant till then. But also, I feel like, okay, in the 1970s, did Lego think they would be relevant in the 2020s? Let alone thriving, right? Minecraft is akin to virtual Legos. And if you think about it that way, yes, it'll still be relevant in 2070, you know? Every kid wants building blocks. Every kid will want virtual building blocks. And if that's in a fully VR, self-driving car, play Minecraft in the front seat kind of world, you know, chat, that won't happen by 2075. I hate to burst your bubble. That's not what 2075 is going to be like, but that's what we can picture it being like. You know what, Vibes? This update with the update to leads, I feel like next week's snapshot, that is a very likely thing we could see, being able to use leads on minecarts and then chain them together the same way we can do right now. Normalize flying cars in 2030. Oh man, I don't know. I don't think the technology, or not 2030, 2300. I don't think the technology's there yet, man. Look, they just got supercalifragilisticexpialidocious conductors. Like, you know, we got superconductors. They get super. Okay, you know, it's not gonna. Okay, wait. All right, hold on. The rest of the world may have these flying cars, but the US won't. That much I can tell you. Well, pardon me. There will be 6 billionaires with flying cars. I stream on all the platforms. The train made of happy ghasts on minecarts. I did not. I saw a lot of stuff today about happy ghasts, and I am so thrilled to see so much enthusiasm for a snapshot. I feel like whatever Mojang was wanting to accomplish with their drops scenario is finally been in place long enough that it's mostly normalized to the point where I feel like they're pulling it off, I think is what I'm trying to say. I feel like not a lot of people saw the vision that Mojang had with their current drop structure. And I feel like we're seeing the fruits of it now. Yo, welcome in, Raiders. Kaza, welcome in. Kazafina. Thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing, my dudes? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Massive.
Absolutely massive of you stopping in. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Do you want to fill us in? Otherwise, if you got to raid and run, take care of yourself or do any of the after stream stuff, go do whatever you got to do. Can I reach this? I don't know. A raid is when another streamer ends and they send their peeps over here. I raid out at the end of every stream. Well, practically every stream. You stick around till the end, that is. Party games and Hypixel. Celebrate affiliate. Nice, dude. All right, we're still not done with the whole ceiling yet, chat. Oh, I'm not even done with this wall here. Oh, nor here. Oh, well, that's actually a little bit useful for me. Oh, it looks like I'm done with the ceiling, but not quite. It's just this area here. Did we get a shout out? Do we have any mods to do a shout out? All right, appreciate the raid. Have a good night. Mods, can I get a shout out if anyone's in? The new elytra changes, like being able to not, like when you're in fly mode and you click on a block, it'll actually propel you instead of doing that. I do think that's a good change, yes. There's a lot of times I've been stuck in small spaces and found it very hard to get the angle right while shuffling into my elytra to get into fly mode. That's an issue I'm glad to see resolved. Come on, why'd I do that? Whimsical stream. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, man. It's gonna feel really dark in here once I have the ceiling done. Because we're not gonna have any daylight in. We're not gonna have any of the torches that are visible from the surface and stuff. Oh, man. I have no idea what you're on about. Excuse me. That tasted like a Baconator. All right. Shoot. See, like that. If that had propelled me, that would have been so much nicer than just firing a rocket off into the air. That's the kind of thing that today's snapshot will fix. Where if you're falling, looking up, and you accidentally click on the side of a block with a rocket, you'll actually get propelled. Now, that can cause damage to you, but like, I would have much preferred to have flown there than fallen. Exactly. Nobody is ever actually trying to fire a rocket off, like shoot a rocket off if their wings are deployed. If your wings are deployed and you use a firework rocket, you intend to fly, not to do anything else. Okay, where's this other mob that's supposedly located nearby? Gone now. I went to jump in. That's the mob that was there.
Creeper.
Thanks, Grayson. You know what? This does make me realize. That we probably want this. To be this right here. Oh, shoot. Okay. And then probably also cover that in too. Another clip incoming. I hope you guys are clipping it. The clip off challenge. I need as many real human submissions as possible, you know. Oh, geez, it's dark in here. Yeah, chat, I knew we'd be discovering that it's very dark in here. Crap. Okay. It is kind of a cool aesthetic, but it's not going to stay. But yeah, that does kind of do a cool aesthetic, but it's not going to stay, guaranteed. It used to be, chat, that one of the laggiest parts of Minecraft, specifically from Redstone, was light updates. Not the redstone itself. It used to be that the lights flickering and changing and having to recalculate lighting up every block 10 times a second was one of the laggiest parts of Minecraft. But somewhere like 1.18-ish area, I want to say 1.19-ish maybe, phosphor and starlight were like one of the mods that I had in my mod pack to optimize lights, and both of them stopped development after Mojang just fixed the lighting engine. So like there's a really good chance that long-standing performance issues can just be fixed in an update by Mojang. And I'm here for it. My world is vanilla, but I have some client-side performance and quality of life stuff. You can check out the kernel pack linked in the bio if you want to see everything I am running. All right. Or in the description for you, I guess. Everyone's got it in a different place. Man, I hate not being able to look down there, though. I do have to admit, I don't like not being able to look down there. Okay. Rage, dude. Next up, I think we have to sort out lighting. Lanterns for lighting. Man, I really don't know how we're gonna handle it. I don't want to use torches. Ideally, what we would be doing is replacing some of the red concrete with shroom lights, actually. Do I have shroom lights anywhere? What's up, my dudes? I have 16 shroom lights here. Let's go get some more. Lanterns can be used in like the main hall, but shroom lights should be used in line with the redstone. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How's this doing? Quite a few empty shulkers came through. Nice to see it. How you doing? Cool. All right. Yeah, lighting is going to be what we tackle next in here. But yeah, I'm out of water and I'm thirsty. So we're going to take a quick break and I'm just going to refill my drink. So chat, whatever platform you're watching on, consider dropping a follow or a sub. And if you want to play a mini game with us, we're going to have a mini game going in the purple chat. Oh, chat, this is full. Where can I AFK? Let's AFK at the squid farm, my dudes. Since we know it's not produced any black dye yet. We're gonna AFK at the squid farm. Here we go. All right, boom. So, let's get to the break screen. So yeah, like I said, chat, drop a follow wherever you're at. And if you want to play a mini game with us, we're going to have one going in the purple stream chat. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. Have fun. I'll be back in a few. All right, I'm back, chat. Thanks for chilling through the break. Level 1, I take it words is not going great for you. I'm actually putting my desk in stand-up mode right now. Oh, I am just feeling so tired tonight, like yawning so much. I did have physical therapy, and I did do like a lot of work over the weekend too around the house, and I mowed yesterday, and I did have like the most stressful night I've had in a while with my router issues yesterday. I think I'm just like cooked, dude. I didn't even sat down for a minute when I went up to get my water. I thought about it and I was like, I better not, or else I will just like pass out or not want to get back up at least. Oh. Oh man, the Star Destroyer just coming out of the fog there. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, we got some light blocks. Man, I keep not being able to just go down in there is killing me. It's gonna take a minute for me to actually start using the elevators. Oh yeah, my back is fine. I take my back very seriously, and when we were moving furniture over the weekend, and you know I went slow and steady, made sure to use my legs, not my back for lifting. I take good care of that now, more so than I ever did before. Ugh. Crap. So yeah, chat, I think my method for lighting things up now is going to be like breaking this block and putting in a frog light, and then coming over here and like doing the same thing, breaking that block and putting in a frog light. And it functions the same, right? It functions identically when it comes to like everything that the red block does. It's just gonna actually get us light. You made sure to lift with your back in a fast jerking twisting motion, right? Yes, actually. Yes. In physical therapy, that's one of the things they have me doing. Not in a jerking motion, but it's like lifting a weight from a twist like this kind of deal, except you're like actually bending down, and like, you know, they're making sure I'm doing it right, but it's like to make sure I'm actually strengthening my back in that way so that I have less of a chance of hurting it because we've strengthened it in a uh But it is funny to think some of the stuff that they, you know, have you doing in physical therapy is like you should never be doing this, but we are going to strengthen you for in case you do. What's good right now, Chad, is I can easily break these because all the hoppers are full. Do I just wing it on placement, or do I like actually count it out? Gonna wing it. You know, the funny thing about winging it is I don't actually have wings. I don't know if you noticed that. Mhm. You know, I really wished I had included this in all the item filters. Geez, welcome in. Yeah, so I've had 2 physical therapy sessions in the same place with different physical therapists, and it has been drastically different from the first to the second. Drastically. The first one, I had the same feeling where I was like, I don't know if this is actually doing anything for me. But the second session with this doctor has been so much better, and because they're actually doing things that I leave there like sweating. Today, oh my God, I left there sweating, dude. Mhm. Today I actually had like a different physical therapist because mine was out sick. But in the notes, my physical therapist had wrote something to the effect of like, Colonel is doing really well. Feel free to like push him or something to that effect. And oh my God, it was like she was like, it's not often I get a patient that's, you know, I can just throw stuff at the wall. I'm like, okay, let's go. I was dying, man. I was dying. In a good way, right? Like not painful, but like actually like a workout and stuff. So even with all the blinking and flashing, oh, there's still torches. Actually, that should probably be my first step whenever holy moly, mother of moly. Look at you. Look at you go, dude. Oh, shoot. It's like actually just that dark in here. Wow. Hmm. Am I gonna do torches here? I mean, or how am I gonna do lighting? Maybe I do these? Just every time we have a sign, I just also put a lantern? That keeps it lit. That keeps it lit and doesn't look horrible. Oh, GG words or rip words or whatever the outcome was. Okay, so what I want to do next is underneath all the hoppers. Shoot. I'm missing a piece of glass there now. Underneath all the hoppers, I want to put this down. Yeah, I need to go get glass because I'm messing this up. This is my tree farm. We're working in the room for my auto crafters of my tree farm. What am I looking for, chat? Does anybody remember? Ah, this is why we had a creeper spawn earlier, because the new roof isn't lit up. Glass, thank you. Dang it. Alright, just gonna take half a stack with me. Oh, I almost just went down there to jump in, but I can't jump in anymore. Oh, that's up. I need to go down. Vlas. Ooh, that's a new word. What's that one mean? So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of glass like in the output now. There's gonna be a lot of junk that makes its way into the output now because of this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down. Yeah, we're gonna be putting in effectively a lot of lights. And then here, should it go underneath the hopper there, or should it go there underneath the chest? I'll keep it under the hopper. I will stick by the rule that it will go underneath the hopper. See? Preach, dude. If you haven't seen my world tour, I recommend checking it out. The 15,000 day world tour is the latest one. Man, it's gonna be dark and eerie. I'm gonna have to do something with the glass floor, though. Like, I think the glass floor needs to go all the way to the wall on all three sides here, because otherwise there's a chance that, like, I just wander off and fall. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have enough black glass on me to do that right now, but it makes sense. It can't. I bet with stream compression, you guys can't see anything, but trust me. Not having this gap here, you know, to fall down will be very nice. Also making it spawn proof. Is that a diamond sword? No, he had a stone sword. It's not 8 stories. It's 4. Man, I got the hiccups, but I'm not even a fish, dude. Okay. Yeah, more glass. Yo, Panda, when did you pass 3K? Is that recent? Does that mean you need to get an update to your 500 club room? "44 hours ago." Okay. Okay. You know what I meant. How much IRL time has passed between now and your last 44 hours of view time, right? Oh, look, and it's real easy right there to just put that straight through. No, oh, no, you're fine. Well, if you got a 500 club room, screenshot that message of Colonelbot showing it's over 3,000, and you know, you're eligible to get an additional like piece of netherite, and make any changes to your room, add any new fancy blocks that you might want, etc. All that jazz. All right, yeah, so just flush with the wall, keep it going out. I will actually put that corner piece in, though. Yeah, put the corner piece. Oh, see, this wall, chat, I filled it in. See, I'm so inconsistent about that stuff. I don't know if I want to be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Yeah, so whatever the amount of netherite is your hours minus 500 divided by 500, right? Or just divide it by 5 and subtract 1. I don't know, man. But yeah, so 3,000 minus 500 is 2,500. Divide that by 500, you would get 5. Yeah, that's the algorithm. All right. Graph, do the math. Is graph even here? To do the math. Well, that's a percent sign, but I understand. 5 pieces is pretty rich. Oh, graph was here earlier? I either missed it or forgot. Don't know which one it'll be. Grayson creeping up on 3,500. Panda's catching up to you. You've been slacking, NG. Yeah, how many streams are you missing, bro? All right, so this floor is effectively good. Yeah, there's no torches. There is very consistent lighting around all the redstone. There is darkness in the corner, but that's fine. And then, yeah, we have this goes here. That's okay. I'm just gonna start by filling in this glass. Here, I can help you guys out. Boom, torch. I'll be punching out the torches later, but since I'm doing this first, you guys will get to see the you guys can see the glass, I assume. Dang, Panda. Oh, I heard footsteps. Good thing you're on a lower floor. Yeah, I mean, that's a really high possibility that there are people with 500 clumes that are eligible for an update that they don't even know. No, there's overflow chests. A whole bunch of them. Oh, boy. And they're already in place. They're already in place. Man, that was a yawn. Yeah. Yeah, you just update your previous post is the best way to do it. That's why I don't lock them or anything. I just close them. So you can just go use that same post. All right, so now we do the dangerous thing of ripping out all the torches. Well, you know, maybe I could be a little less dangerous and do this first, so. Underneath all the hoppers, we're putting in shroom lights. Thought I was hearing footsteps. Oops. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of glass in those overflow chests. And that's exactly what they're for. We will go clear those out before the end of this. All right, so there, we put in the lights at the bottom first, because we know those are going to be there regardless of how much light is needed. And then, all right, we're going to go up top and let's punch out the moss. The good thing about this chat is every single exposed hopper is an item filter hopper, to my knowledge. So, like, there's not really much a chance of us, like, breaking any systems by, like, just dropping items into the redstone or onto the redstone or whatever. Probably the thing that could come close to, like, actually breaking redstone, or the thing that would come closest, is if, like, I'm breaking the moss and I accidentally punch out a redstone torch or something. Like when we're going over those other redstones. Oops, well. Like here, if we go over top some redstone and I punched out a torch, that would probably be my biggest blunder possible. Yeah, it's pretty dark back here. Debating if I put, like, lights in the ground just for funsies or not. Alright, so let's go all the way to the corner next. And then, yeah, somewhere in the middle. One of these threes, I don't care which. Okay. Preach, dude. That won't be today. There's a good chance it won't even be this week, but it'll be eventually, TM. Cool? Still a few torches under the redstone. Oh, yep, there is. Yeah. We are working on our auto crafters for our tree farm. There was one torch. You said a few. You lied to me. You could probably go back to the VODs and find out. I probably mentioned it. I tend to mention that sort of thing. That's also a really good reason to, like, put that information in your post in the Discord. So that way you can see it. So for anybody else watching, right, include, like, a screenshot of your hours and stuff like that in your post so that you can go back and see those milestones. Hindsight is 2020. Is it funny? Is it ironic now that 2020 is in the past? So when you say hindsight is 2020 and you know, keep that in the context of the year 2020, that's in the past. Is that is that good now? Does that make the joke better or the saying better? I missed one? What do you mean? I missed one? Like a piece of redstone or what? Don't think I did. No, there. I missed the torch. What do you mean? Oh, shoot, there's a torch there. I told you I missed the torch, chat. Ah. Well, you said a few, you're banned. Pixar didn't happen. All right. Something else I need to do now is I just realized we put lights on this to help spawn proof those spots on the ice, but that one has the same problem. And but it can't have the same solution, but it can have a similar solution. So where we have the sign, we can't put the lantern on top the glass, but we can hang it. Yeah, so I said wherever I have the sign is where I'll have it. How many did I have on this floor? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and this one only has 3. There technically is 4 signs. We could put another one here. Well, I said I'll put it wherever the signs are, and you know what? If they're not evenly spaced out, you know, whatevs, that's fine. All right, rules are rules. Oh, look at that. Now you can actually look up there and see, though. Nice. I'll do the same over here, I guess. I need more lanterns. That gap in the wall. It's not supposed to exist, but it was slightly convenient. What's that cable? I think that's a USB-C charging cable. I just saw it. I just looked over and saw it on the camera right here. I was like, oh, dang it. How long has that been there? Yep. I think is exclamation mark VOD or VOD's a link. It'll link right to the playlist. Exclamation mark VOD or VODs. Neither of them? Do we have a mod in that can actually like make that a command? It should definitely be a command. All right, what am I here for, chat? Lanterns. We have 1 stack of lanterns, huh? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm kind of thinking I kind of want to like, do I want to decorate up this room first before I do all the redstone rooms? See, I don't know. Oh, see, I'm dumb. Oh, you missed the rant? Yeah, I lost my entire config. The router crashed and the crash log said it was because of an error that was caused in an update. So I applied the update and the update went fine, but then like I don't run like a Netgear router or something, right? The software packages installed on the router needed updated after the software update. And I went to update one of those and I rebooted and the router didn't come back on. After hours of troubleshooting, I was unable to recover anything from the hard drive or the SSD. And I had to start from scratch. It made backups onto itself, but the way that it failed somehow wiped its entire drive. One of the two things I still have left to configure in the router is one of them is it's going to make a backup to somewhere on the network, or B, it's going to make a backup to a flash drive I plug into it or something like that. Like I don't know which of the I hopefully don't do the flash drive route. But you know, I would, if I can't get it working for somewhere on the network for some ungodly reason, I will at least have a flash drive solution by the end of this week. Send it to the offsite server? Yeah. Well, no, it'll back up to my local server, and then my local server will back up to the offsite server. See, that's a 3-2-1. The device has a copy. The local server has a copy. So that's 1 copy on the device, 2 copies on your local network, 3 copies including an offsite. So 1 local, 2 local server, 3 offsite server. 1, 2, 3 backup, chat. You got to do it. I try so hard to live by those standards, and yet time and time again, like the niche parts of my network that don't meet them fail. And it's like and that's why I haven't made a video in 2 months. Like, cuz I'm trying to get in front of these problems that I know I'm going to encounter. But I just can't. Tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it still erased the boot drive. I kind of want to replace it. Like, well, what are we looking at? All right. Do I want to say that this floor is like 100? Like it's like the redstone of this entire top floor, and like it's like clean, and like I don't need to do anything other than like clean up the wall. Yeah. So the walls are one thing I don't know what I'm gonna do about. One thing I do think I know I'm gonna do is that these drop chutes are actually gonna turn into glass on all sides. I feel like that's something that's gonna happen. And then maybe, yeah. All right, no, we're not going to go down to the next floor first. We're going to finish up these areas. I don't know what you're looking for, Panda. $500 club. Oh, right. Oh. Well, GG, you found it. All right, so I need to go in there with normal blackstone. Also normal blackstone stairs. And potentially some glass. Definitely a little bit of moss. I think we're good. All right, let's go down. Let's deal with this. So you can punch out all this moss. These are where shulker boxes are supposed to go. Oh, right, there's glass underneath there. That should probably be replaced with blackstone. Oh! I mean, there's no... Whatever damage is done is done. I have to go get ice to put there. It was packed ice, and I broke 2 pieces. Thanks for jinxing it, Mrs. Ken. Someone had to. Okay, so it broke and it would have went on top of these droppers. And it went down. Oh my god, I think it actually did end up being fine. Maybe Mrs. Ken pulled a reverse Uno card on with by jinxing it. All right, so yeah, wherever we have these chests, we put the full blocks underneath where the chests will go. Oh, you know what I just realized is covering up the backside of the hoppers is not something I had planned for. Are those... No, those are solid blocks. Those aren't stairs. Dang it. So what is it? Okay, it's 4 logs, 4 saplings. Not bad. And they need to be specifically in this orientation. Yep.
Massive.
Oh, Spider with the tier 2 for 48 months, my dude. Absolutely massive of you. I slept in your. I read your message. I only read the first bit of your message, and then I looked back at my screen and I did a double take. So you're like, "Huh? I forgot you slept in my bed." And I looked away and I'm like, "Wait, what did he say?" I was like, "Hold on, wait, what?" Yeah, lots of diamonds to burn tonight. What's up? I want to eat a pizza. All right, I need to get rid of these. They've been chilling here for so. I'm sidetracking from my sidetracks a million times over. Just working on cleaning stuff up at this point. Peanut butter and turkey is the answer. Okay. Now we need shulkers and chests to finish off this floor. That's atrocious. Oh, I tried, chap. Yeah, so I definitely need to do the backside of the hopper still, but I think I'll wait until I've actually 100% finished the redstone. Turkey and jelly is the answer. I was thinking that too, but I couldn't get the words to come out of my mouth. Yeah, cranberry sauce is the jelly, and then turkey is the peanut butter. Or peanut butter, turkey, and cranberry sauce. All the good parts of peanut butter and jelly, all the bad parts of peanut butter and turkey. And the bread is just stuffing that's been like compressed into patties. Yeah, now you're just having Thanksgiving dinner, but for some reason you've got a dollop of peanut butter on the plate. Oh, you were so close with that. You were so close with that. Thanksgiving to go for the hardworking men who can't give up to give thanks. Woo, that was the wording. There you go. You just appealed to the whole American male population right there. All right. Oh, up here. No. Persian stripes jelly. I'm just thinking of, like, you know how there's the I forget what it's called, but there's the jelly that's like a swirl of peanut butter and jelly together in a jar, right? That, but like it's red, white, and blue. Goober, yeah. Uh, oh man. Uh, it's like what a red would be like a strawberry jelly. Blue could be like I don't know, maybe grape or like blueberry jelly. I don't know if that really exists. And then you have just like some really light dyed white peanut butter. Oh no. Oh, the squeeze, so it spins, so that way, yeah, if you look at it vertically down, it's a star-shaped nozzle, but it's a swirled stripe on this. Oh my god. God, why are you making so much sense? All right, yeah, I know I need to clean up the behind the scenes, but like we're getting really close to. Oh, you know what? I don't actually have my item frames up here. Yeah, I need my item frames, and then a chest and a shulker shell. The top floor is getting really close to being done. Wait, I missed Mag's message. Now it's the stripe of turkey. So it's peanut butter dyed white. And then you got your cranberry jelly with a slice of turkey in the middle. Oh, no. Oh no. What is wrong with us? Something is wrong with us. And we not dare let a doctor find out what it actually is. What did I come up here for? It was, it was item frames, chests, and a shell. No, all the capes are done. Reason I brought all the chests is because the chests are gonna go over here. And I can place them down now. I have no reason not to. Other than for the reason of not doing it. But that's not a reason. Wow. Chests. Moss. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing to check to see what actually flows into here. I could put the shulkers in, but I want to dye them. Well, actually, I mean, all of these ones are acacia, so they would, what, be dyed orange? So this whole wall would be orange. That'd be easy. And then that whole wall would be, what? White or yellow to represent birch? Probably white in this farm, because then pink for cherry, red for mangrove, brown for spruce. I don't know what jungle would be, and I don't know what oak would be. Every sapling should be green or lime. That's a valid I know, like, the miscellaneous floor is going to have a whole bunch of different colors here. Oh shoot, one thing we haven't done for this floor is well, actually, do we even need these torches here anymore? Well, like, technically no, nothing will spawn there. But like, having lanterns spaced out evenly will probably be for our net benefit, because like, this is very well lit because of that lighting, but then this corner kind of gets dark, and I don't know if I want it to. Chat, are you a fan of that back corner getting dark? Like, this floor won't be the only one to have that problem. I don't think I am a fan of it. No darkness? Oh, well, you won't like the back rooms of here, Slime. Alright, let me get lanterns out. Wow, it's already 12:12. I had literally no idea. Hello, lanterns, my old friend. I'm here to build with you again. Alright, what's the strat here? Do I go for a lantern, like, right there? No. I do 2, 3, 4, boom. So do a gap of 4. Maybe I do the same thing here. 2, 3, 4, boom. Like, let me see. Let me see what happens if I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 1, 2. Like, is that too many? What I want to know at this point? I don't even think it's too many. I mean, maybe it is. What do you think, chat? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it would throw the next one right there. Screw it. I'm gonna move that over 2. Move that over 2. And move that over 2. And that's our spacing. Cool. So there's a gap of 3, then 8, 8, 8, and 2. Yeah, 4 in total's the move. We're on the same wavelength there. We do need a light that shines through right here. I don't have my light blocks on me, of course not. Of course I put them away. Could I? Maybe. Am I? No. So yeah, now that area is nice and bright, and we can still put the blackstone around, but the light will still come through those hoppers. So ooh. I am out of chests. I should probably go back to the spawn chunks and check to see if there's any chests there, huh? Because, like, we have none. That's what I'm gonna do next, is we're gonna run to the... Actually, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna finish placing this. And then we're gonna run to the spawn chunks and see if we've got a shulker of chests to bring home or not yet. That's where we're going next. Because we're not gonna need a shulker of chests for this, but, like, I'd like to also leave this kind of topped off. I don't know. To the spawn chunks. Yeah. Bingo will start in 20 minutes. Well, you guys will be able to get your bingo cards in 20 minutes. Oh no, geez, it did that again. Man, that's like 3 streams in a row. The first time I come to the Nether, that happens. The first time I place a boat in the Nether, that happens. Ba-ba-bo. Well, I have like performance mods and stuff. I don't know if it's one of them causing it. If anyone wants to check in if that happens to them in the Colonel mod pack, and then if you can replicate it as well in pure vanilla. If you can get it to happen in pure vanilla, definitely put it in the bug tracker. But I would never go off of purely what's happening in the Colonel mod pack as something to make a bug report about. We don't know, NG. Well, that's definitely enough for me to steal the box. So. Chat, did you guys see that 121.5 now makes this bamboo farm faster? Because it is technically, it's being random ticked, so each individual bamboo has a chance of growing on its own, irregardless of the bone meal. So that means this is ever so slightly more efficient than it was in 121.4 and prior. Colonel bot stealing boats. I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah. You gotta love it. Is this thing running? Yeah. Cool. And this place is running. There's no golems dying. Okay, whoever was talking about Iron Farm's getting nerfed. I feel like it's true. But but chat also told me it was supposedly fixed in 121.4, but this feels nerfed. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3. About to get number 4. It's not a constant stream of golem death like I remember way back in the day. Yeah, I don't think it's made any progress on the chains. I think it's still filling up the it is what it is. Does bone meal work with at all in the bamboo? Yeah, that's been a thing for a while now. The bamboo. Okay, that's the first time it's happened more than one entrance to the nether. I don't know if I'm like getting in the boat too fast. You know, one thing I wanted to do was actually replace all my boats with chests for like all these barrels, because on the occasions I need to transport like shulker boxes home, it would be nice for my boats to just already be boats with chests. And then, like, if there is a very rare scenario where I want to bring a mob in a boat through the nether tunnels, I can get myself a boat, you know? Like, that's not hard to do. Whoops. Yeah, still not full, but where all our boats are, or all our chests are. If only, yeah. But the thing is, actually, for any single one of these to produce boats with chests, it has to fill up all these other things first. I mean, we have a few in here. But like, yeah, I could totally, like, Cherry gives the best rates for boats with chests. So I could either do that, or I could just go around to all of my nether portals and carry a shulker box of chests and then just like craft them up. Because I never decided which it was gonna be, vibes. It's not done up there. Is this not spawn proof? I don't have torches or lanterns with me. Lantern, and then I was thinking like maybe I'll just place glass down to expand all the floors. We are working on our auto crafters for our tree farm. Wait, what was the, let's see. Yeah, it was 3, 8, 8, 8, and then 2, if I get it right. So 1, 2, 3, bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2. Yeah. I'm just gonna go put the lanterns in everywhere because I can. It's 3, bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. Perfect. Might as well just go do this to all the floors while I have the lanterns on me. There'll be a door somewhere. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Oh, right where we had the torch. 1, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 9. Cool. Oh, and this is the bottom floor already. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. Okay. I left a torch. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys. Look up and you'll see it. Oh, I see it. Yeah. That's a real shame. All right. Let's go up a floor. And we will... Man, I'm like out of torches. There it is, just laughing at you. Yeah. Dude, this way I don't have to look where I'm placing. I can just do the walk. Oh, it's getting real dark. Real flashy, too. Oh, more times for lanterns. Nice. Mhm. Yeah, a lot more expansion to happen on this side because we dug it back so much further. It kind of sucks that the build is so lopsided, but this is the kind of thing that you'll never see because you'll never be on both sides at the same time. Though you might pick up hints on the fact that like one... This is why we're working on spawn proofing. Yeah, it's time for bingo. Oh boy. I really hope that didn't... I don't see like these torches here or anything. That's a good clip, chat. That creeper really got me. All right, bingo is live. Bingo is live. Get your bingo cards. You got about 10 minutes. Yeah, he actually blew up in like a really good spot for me. So where did he spawn? All the way over here, maybe? Like, that's the only spot I could think of that he spawned, and he walked all the way over just to jump on me. Unless there was a split second where all the lights were off over here. Regardless, I did that. Now. I know. If you're on any other platform, you should come over to the purple streaming site. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. If you want to get a block on the massive monument in my hardcore world, you got to play bingo with us. If you're on desktop, you will see a bingo icon when you hover over the screen with your mouse. Or if you're on mobile, you will see a bingo icon at the top right of your chat. Get yourself your bingo card and wait for the countdown for the bingo numbers to start being called. Yeah, I'm just gonna be placing glass in while we wait for bingo at this point. If you're on desktop, you gotta hover your mouse over the screen and you'll see a little bingo icon. If you're on mobile, it'll be in the top right-hand corner of your chat. All right. Rudimentary, but correctamentary. Man, my foot is like really itchy. Like it feels like I have like a blister or something. Not that blisters are itchy, it just is bothersome in the same way. No. I don't believe that is a thing. It's just one card is free for everybody and subs get a second card. And then tier 3 subs, I hear they get 9,000 cards. Super balanced. Is this the layer I was on? Heck yeah, it was. Pay to win? For sure. No.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah. But don't hate the game master either. Yeah. We don't want my stream turning into Hunger Games, where you guys revolt against the Capitol, aka Colonel Bot. Yeah, isn't it not a new book, not a new movie? Or is it both a new book and a new movie? Or is the new book coming first? Because Magic had me buy her the book set for Hunger Games so that she could read it before the new book came out. And I was under the impression that the book was coming out before the movie, and we still don't even have a book. Okay, so I'm right. Same characters or different time? No idea. Book's not out. Different time. Oh, okay. It's interesting. Is it like what Haymitch when he was in the games, if I'm remembering right? Yo, Raid of Calamity, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Raid of Calamity. Nice.
Massive.
Absolutely massive of you stopping in. How was your stream? How was your night? If you got a raid and run,
Check out Rainy of Calamity and drop a follow.
thank you for getting a shout out. Drop him a follow, chat. If you got a raid and run, take care of yourself, do whatever you got to do. But if not, stick around. Tell us how the stream was. What were you up to today? How was your night, day, morning, whatever. Whatever time zone it was for you. Stream was chill. My stream's going good. We are just starting cleanup and decoration of the auto crafters for my tree farm. So if you guys haven't seen this, there's a 10 type tree farm up top, and we got all of the wood types in here and all the miscellaneous stuff that can possibly be auto crafted from any drop from any tree is now being done. And we're working on like cleaning it up now that the redstone's all in and functional. Put some stuff together for a build. Nice, my dude. I hope it turns out amazing. We were just talking about the new Hunger Game book and movie that's coming. And what? So did I see in the chat you guys confirmed? Oh, chat. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Bingo is about to start in 1 minute. There's a extension. You got to hover over the screen, and you should see a bingo icon if you're on desktop, or you should see it in the top right corner of your chat if you're on mobile, a little red bingo icon. Get your bingo cards. It's going to start in 40 seconds. Anyone with the bingo card, when the numbers start being called, you'll just see the numbers appear on your card as they're called. There'll be one every 5 seconds until somebody wins, and whoever calls bingo first gets to win a block on the marble or the massive monument in my hardcore world that goes from bedrock to build limit repeatedly. 20 seconds. Make sure you got your bingo cards if you're coming in from the raid. All right, back to what I was saying. From what I've heard, it's supposed to be Haymitch's games. Okay, that's what I heard too for the new Hunger Games book. Haymitch's stuff, which that'll be cool because a backstory for Haymitch will, like, we already know his general backstory, but seeing the whole thing written out. All right, preach the lurk. Yeah, we're getting close to 17,000 days. I'm actually out of glass, chat. Again. So while you guys play bingo, I will get glass. All right, everyone's got their bingo cards in. It's time to start bingo. So the numbers aren't physically called. They'll just show up on your card as they are called once every 5 seconds starting now. And if you get bingo, all you got to do is scroll down and hit the big yellow bingo button that shows up if you're the first person to get bingo. All right. Hopefully I can do a full round of trading for emeralds and then for glass in the time before somebody gets bingo. Unlikely, though. Unlikely, though. Because I'm messing up. Valid. If you are new here, my name's Colonel. I'm a pink slime in Minecraft, and I play a lot of hardcore. We're getting close to ending my tree farm sidetrack. Just need some more black glass. Hopefully it'll be the last I need. Who knows? Oh, wrong floor. Welcome in. Now we can buy some glass. Still no one's got bingo, huh? Nice. I mean, I'm gonna finish this round of trading no matter what, so... Okay. Let's do this. Hey, we got a bingo winner. It was Abjurnax. Oh my goodness, my dude. GG. I will get you your block in just a minute. Let me finish this round of trading now. I am so ready for bed. All right, full box of glass. Let's go. The perfect size trading hall. Perfect size trading hall. All right, what am I looking at? Yeah, I prefer cold keys. All right. I mean, depending how long you've been watching, you might even prefer turkeys. All right, Abjurnax has red nether brick for their block on the monument. They have won 50 times, increasing this to 51. What a scam artist. Last victory was streamed 958. 964 now. Updating that. All right, let's go get your block on the monument, my dudes. If you aren't familiar with the massive monument in my hardcore world, it goes from bedrock to build limit and bedrock to build limit, and we're on our third tower. From bedrock up, we're over sea level, putting on a block at the end of every stream in my hardcore world since I started. So boom, right here. This goes for Abjurn. Yeah! Level with his previous red nether brick. Look at that, dude. Look at that, dude. Massive. Massive. GG's. All right, we got some diamonds to burn today, too. Yes, thank you. Exclamation mark Partner Plus. Qualifying Partner Plus subs, I do burn a diamond for at the end of stream. And tonight we definitely have some to burn for, so let's take a look. How many diamonds we're burning now. All right. We have a tier 2, a tier 2, a tier 1, a tier 1, a tier 1. 7 sub points on 2025 for 16. Look at that, dudes. 7. That's, Jesus, almost a whole diamond block. All right, let's see what we got. We had the first sub of the day was a tier 1 sub at 22 months for Thick Chip Cookie. Boom. Followed by a tier 1 for 14 months by CF. Bang. Then we had a tier 1 for 58 months from Bob Zombie. Boom. Then we had Dusty at tier 2 for 23 months. These are for you, my dude. And followed by Spider at tier 2 for 48 months. GG, my dudes. Thank you so much for the subages. You guys are absolutely massive. Exclamation mark partner plus if you want to learn how to get diamonds burnt in your honor as well. Why is there one beacon in front of the blue biome that lights up when the others don't? I should look at that sometime. We did have quite a few diamonds to burn today. All right, that glass needs to be dyed black, but we can deal with that later. That's going to be it for tonight's stream, chat. I am incredibly tired and probably will try to go straight to bed, but who knows if all that'll actually happen or not. Hardcore. Nope, not hardcore. I meant stream ending, face cam. Here we go. Chat. Oh, this time it didn't get stuck on the saving world thing like it did before. That's awesome. Because after the last stream, I actually didn't force close Minecraft. I just let it sit overnight, stuck on its like saving world window, if you had saw, and it got past it eventually, because when I got to the PC in the morning, I was back to the Minecraft menu. So today when I saved world, it didn't get stuck. So whatever it was, I just had to let it sit there for hours. Gosh, I knows how long. I had previously let it sit on that menu for half an hour before I canceled it. But it needed to sit there for a long time, apparently. But that's it for the night. Let's see who's live to send over a raid to. Continue our raid on. Anyone new in my recommendeds playing hardcore? Yeah, okay, here's someone in my recommendeds playing hardcore. Let's go make someone's day a smaller streamer. Yeah. Make sure you participate in the raid. I'll get you guys a raid message to go with. If you got my emotes, use those. If you don't, use whatever you got, or just copy the text. Make sure you participate in the raid. Let them know you've arrived. Thank you so much, everybody, for the awesome stream today. Thank you for the subs getting to burn my diamonds. Absolutely massive of that. 7 of them. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the raids that we got. Thank you for the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll be live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern with Magic, and we'll be playing all the mods 9 to the sky again, working on that mod pack. So until then, have a great night, and peace out, my dudes. Make sure you copy and paste the raid message into their chat when you arrive over there at Miss Savvy Cat. Peace out.